Good morning, lovelies. There's a plane above me right now. I'm being really guided to share my thoughts on Charlie Kirk. It really sickens me and disgusts me to see the comments, the reactions to somebody, a living being, being killed. Just because we have different political views from someone doesn't mean they deserve to die. And if you think that, then you really should look at yourself. You should really pay attention to your energy. What if that was somebody you loved? What if that was somebody you loved? Would you go and celebrate that? We're supposed to live in a world, in a society that believes in free speech. We all have our own opinions. We all have our own beliefs. And it's meant to be that way. But when did you start thinking it was okay to wish that somebody died because they believe something that you don't? It saddens me so much and sickens me so much. This world needs more love, compassion, and empathy. We lack it so much. We are in societies that have been designed to limit those, to limit the love, the compassion, and empathy. And your reaction, if you're reacting like that, is exactly what they want. We can't control others' actions, reactions, but we can control ours. We can control how we show up in this world, because how we show up is what is reflected back to us. And when we are reflecting back that toxic negativity, because that's your energy speaks volumes, and that is the problem. Because you're putting out all that negative, you're putting out all that hate. People sit there in the comments, they sit there and they're hating on him, they're joyfully celebrating his death, yet his biggest rival is crying because of the injustice of it. Don't believe me? Go look at the man's account. Again, just because your views are different from somebody else's doesn't mean they deserve to die. And if you think that, you should be ashamed of yourself. It's like that fly bugging me. You should really take a look and see why you're reacting that way. Because it's a privilege for us to be here, to have this physical vessel, to be in this physical reality. It is a privilege. We're meant to enjoy this. And you are celebrating the ripping apart of a family. The ripping apart of a vessel, of a loving being who spoke out on their beliefs. And again, just because somebody has different beliefs than you doesn't mean they deserve to die. And again, if you think that, then maybe you should take a look and look at yourself and ask why. Why do you think that? Why do you think that's okay? Because it's not. When you don't believe in the beliefs of someone else, that's okay. That's when you don't even focus your energy on it. You put your focus in what you do believe in. Because you're becoming the problem. It just sickens me. The age that we live in, where everything, these deaths, they are so celebrated. These violent acts, they're so celebrated. Nobody cares. No, they're just and the things that should be celebrated, they aren't talked about enough. And when you are constantly talking about this negative stuff, you're constantly putting that out. You're making this world so disgruntled. It just... we're all hurting. Don't you see that? We're all hurting. We have all been dealt hands that have not been good. What you choose to do with that, though, is your decision. And again, you choosing to celebrate somebody's death just because you didn't believe in their political views, that speaks to your energy. It speaks volumes. Please just look out and just figure out how to put some more love, compassion, and empathy in the world, because that is what we need. I hope you know how much I love you. I believe in you. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so proud of all of you. No matter what, I still send that love to every single one of you, no matter how vile your acts are. Because that's how we change, by putting out that love and that gratitude. That's how we change. It's not easy, especially with the things that are just going on. But somebody has to put it out. Because if not, we're going to be swallowed by that darkness. That darkness they want us to live in. Don't you get that? That darkness they want us to live in. You are feeding into that. They are cultivating that, and you are feeding into that. I refuse to feed into that. No. You don't get to take our energy and wield it to your benefit. We should be wielding it for our own benefit. And too many are allowing this to happen. It needs to stop.